The sun is out, the blooms are popping up, which means it's the perfect time to prepare for some springtime shindigs. So today I'm gonna be using the Spring Fling cupcake molds to make these adorable sugar cookies. Spring is in the air with these butterfly and flower cookies. I'm using the Spring Fling silicone molds and Craven cookie dough. It couldn't be easier. So I'm just gonna get a heaping tablespoon of cookie dough. I'm gonna kind of break it into little balls and just sort of push it into the corners of your mold. You wanna try to get as much of the detail as possible. So since we're making cookies and not cupcakes, you don't wanna fill these all the way to the top so that the cookies get baked all the way through. Now I'm gonna put these in the oven at 350 degrees for about 14 to 16 minutes. Our cookies are done. So now I'm gonna let them cool here for about 10 minutes and then pop them out of the molds. And just sort of push them out gently. Okay, now I'm gonna take out my butterflies. Since they're silicone, you can kind of pull them like this. I'm gonna let these cool completely and go grab my melting wafers. I wanted to go with white because it's springy, and I'm gonna add a little color so the white is perfect. I'm gonna microwave these for 15-second intervals and stir them in between. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna paint these into the actual mold. Now your candy's gonna set up pretty quickly, so go ahead and put your cookies back into the mold. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my butterfly mold. Now what I'm gonna do is just sort of shake them a little bit to get it to settle. Now I'm gonna put these in the freezer for about 10 to 12 minutes and they'll be all set up. Okay, these have set up, and now I'm just gonna pop them out and put them here on my cooling rack. Look at how beautiful they are. You could always serve them up like this, but I'm gonna show you guys a fun way to add a little color. So I've got all sorts of really beautiful spring color gel food colorings. So I'm gonna grab some yellow, and I'm gonna make these look like little daisies. So I'm using a paintbrush, and I'm just gonna paint the food coloring right on there. It's gonna bead up a little bit, but as it dries, it's gonna soak in, and you may wanna do a few layers if you want a really vibrant color. Okay, I'm done. Now I'm just gonna let these dry and they're ready to serve up. Aren't these the sweetest floral treats? I hope this sprouts some inspiration for your next garden party.